Good morning. I'm Paul Edwards, the CEO and President of Form Store Incorporated here in St. Louis, and I'm very pleased. Good friend Jeff Hayzlett here today, and we're going to talk a little bit with him. Jeff is a well-known Chief Marketing Officer and also the author of his new book, The Mirror Test. And so, Jeff, welcome to St. Louis.
Well, it's good to be here in St. Louis, I'll tell you that.
Well, Form Store has gone out and we've acquired another additional person in our marketing department to help it be somewhat of our chief blogger, chief listener. That's going to get us more active and a better level on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, those kind of things.
Using those terms too, chief blogger, chief listener. I'm the one that came up with those.
Hey,
the
I'm
first
drinking,
one.
I'm drinking the dew.
You're drinking the dew, drinking the Kool-Aid, as we like to say in the marketing world. But you can do that. It's easy for you to do. Now, sometimes if you're a small business, you're also the chief blogger, the chief listener, and the CEO.
Right.
I mean, that's just the way it goes.
I've been doing some of that too.
Yeah, that's what we do. And I'm back to doing it myself as well.
Mm-hmm. So you also have a passion for print. You always have. You've been in the print business and the print industry and associated with it for years. How does print still fit in to today's marketing media mix?
Well, you know I'm the biggest ambassador for print since Gutenberg. I mean, and not just in size, but in terms of my feeling about print. Print's a visual communication, has been. We just think we've been printers. We're not printers, we're more than just printers. I mean, we're able to communicate in different ways. We can step and repeat the message, to use a printing term, and we can use that with blended campaigns. My belief is people are going to go back more to print as we move from a broadcast to an aircast society. We know where all this information is. We should be using it as printers. We should be doing more version mailing, more customized mailing, more individualization of each piece, and then couple that with pearls, couple that with an online campaign, couple that with some video, and make it more interactive. There's lots more. Put a QR code. Imagine you open up, and I can't wait, and I couldn't get it in my book, but I tried to tell the publishers what QR codes, they didn't understand what I was talking about. But imagine you can put that in a brochure, and I can hold that up to the web, and then get an interactive video at the same time. That's the stuff that's really cool.
Yeah, we've been integrating QR codes in some of our newer marketing campaigns.
Didn't know that, but I mean, that's smart marketing, and I'm out there talking to marketers today, talking about these new innovations, and print, as always, drives most of that. So that's cool. Print's the most interactive media there is. You can stretch it, you can sniff it, you can, read it, you can hold it over your head in the rain, you can, use it in Spain. I mean, everything can happen with print.
Our newest printed versions of documents and our sales collaterals will have a QR code that hooks us onto Form Store Tube on YouTube. Now, whoever thought that I'd have a channel on YouTube?
Who would have ever thought you would even know what YouTube was, Paul? But it just goes to how you can. What's cool about you, and I'm sitting here listening to what you do, and we've talked a little bit, and I've known you for a number of years, is how we reinvent ourselves. You've always, Form Store has always been a very interactive business, and so it's a lot more than just the word Form Store. I mean, the things that you do, you have iGens, you have, Next presses, you have about every digital piece of equipment that there possibly is, and so you're a lot more than just providing old forms to others to sell, and so that's what's really cool about the business.
Well, let's shift gears before we close it. Tell us a little bit about what's the future for Jeffrey Hayzlett.
Well, I don't know if I ever know what my future is, because I like to reinvent myself. I spent the last 4 years at Kodak, the longest I've ever spent anywhere in my adult career, and it's been great. I've worked with commercial printers over the years as well, and now I think with this face, it deserves to be on television. And so
that'll be exciting.
It should be exciting, because it'll scare the hell out of everybody. But going to be doing a lot more TV, a lot more, preaching the gospel, the mirror test, and maybe another book or two that's coming down the pike. So this wasn't the first book that we wanted to do. We had a couple, tucked away back in here, and said that we want to do a couple more and get out there. I love talking. I love telling stories. I love talking about people's success, and so we're going to see a lot more of that coming forward.
Well, that's all exciting. Jeff, thanks for being with us today. I appreciate it, and welcome to St. Louis.
Thank you, and thanks for having Form Store, have us here today. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Jeff Hayzlett, The Mirror Test, the celebrity CMO. Thank you.